Just 2 minutes, 3 minutes.
Good morning, Agape International. You've had a magnificent opening prayer from Reverend Julie Moret. You've had a couple of minutes of sitting. And so as we continue in this vibration, this frequency of the art and the science of meditation, be aware that meditation, as I've called it over the years, is transportation to our transformation. We're sitting to become conscious, aware, and then having an intention, a frequency of that which we are, our beingness, which is an emanation of the one presence, the source of all creation, infinite, to continue to emerge through us. So we're always living in that radical tension between being, that perfect spiritual idea that we are, and becoming the more of us, that infinite, our infinite nature, infinite potential, getting to express. So you're sitting to wake up to your divinity, which is sitting to wake up to being something different than you are when you first sat down. That you're not sitting to stay the same, your same opinions, perceptions, positionalities, points of view. No. You're sitting so that there can be an interruption in that identity, that paradigm, so that the more of you can emerge. You are sitting to evolve. You're sitting to unfold. You're sitting to become more yourself. You are vibrationally tearing down the strongholds of anything that would hinder your further unfoldment. So it's basically challenging the perceptions emanating from the personality construct. It's challenging limited identities in the way we identify ourselves. Many people identify themselves with their past experiences, the things that have happened to them, the things they've accomplished. They identify themselves that way. Some people are living in a fantasy of a future. They're ambitious and things of that particular nature. Some people are living in the present where, well, let me put it like this. Some people are just 2/10, and some people are 3/10. They live in the past, where shame and blame is. They live in the future, where worry and ambition is, or they live in the present. The dark side of the present is vanity. However, the present moment, when used properly, allows you to emerge into what is called the now. The present and the now are not the same thing. I know certain spiritual teachers over the years have talked about the present being your gift and things of that particular nature, and it's cute, it's sweet, it's wonderful. But truly, the present is not the now. The now is eternal, untouched by time, untouched by perception and experience, whereas you can be in present moment and be having a thought that someone doesn't like you presently. And you're in the present, but it's not now. Got it? I'm making myself laugh. Anyway, so when we continue come into meditation, we're interrupting the tenses that are emanating from the personality construct, past, dark side of present, and the future, and opening ourselves up to eternal now. And when we have an insight into that, then something happens. We have an insight. Our awareness expands beyond the limited personality construct. The part of us that has a set opinion and a point of view about people, about the world, about circumstances and conditions and things of that particular nature. You enter into a different flow, and you have it's kind of like a grace note where you begin to see, remember, not with eyes. You begin to see with your awareness a whole different vibrational world, the beauty And the love, the order, the harmony, the peace, the joy, the intelligence of the universe becomes more real to you. This does not square with your personality construct that's in past, present, and future, and sees a limited point of view and sees the condensation of the world of appearances, the condensation of thought forms that produce the world of appearances. So individuals that don't see properly, that have a spiritual astigmatism, would say that the world is crazy and that there's so many bad things going on, and they see that as the only world that exists. And of course, the reptilian brain, and for us to survive, we have to know how to navigate through that world. But you can never solve any problems from that limited state of awareness. You must rise above it. In prayer, affirmative prayer, meditation, you begin to participate in a different frequency. You're still in the world as it appears to be, but you're of a higher dynamic. That's where healing comes. That's where real, long-lasting success comes. That's where real prosperity comes from. Wholeness and well-being. It comes from that grace note of the moment of the now that becomes active in you. That which is untouched by time is then revealed. It shows up as a healing. It shows up as an insight, a sense of guidance and wisdom, not from the figuring out mind, but from the divine mind of which your mind is an emanation of. All of this is occurring if you sit with a dynamic intentionality to wake up, not just to change your world, but to wake up to that which is real, that which is forever. And as that begins to be more and more active in your awareness, then conditions do change. Circumstances do change or become null and void. Situations do change or become null and void. You're living from a different vibration. You might hear perhaps the teachings of Jesus saying, "As I am lifted up, I draw all unto me." As your vibrational frequency is heightened and lifted, you become a great vibrational influencer. You lift the atmosphere, the environment, the people around you. Situations begin to vibrate faster. And there is a release. And so as you're waking up this morning, wherever your time zone is, some is very early, some it's semi-early, some it's not early at all. But you have moved from, as you move into meditation, you moved in from melatonin, from sleeping, to serotonin. You're waking up. There's different chemicals flowing through your waking up and being open to this moment of sacred transformation. So as I said earlier, when you sit and you complete your period of meditation, you actually want to be a different person. Not even a person, really. You actually want to be a greater expression of yourself. So you're always sitting to become more yourself. It's paradoxical, because your state of being is already magnificent and perfect, yet it's infinite. And yet there are obscurations of the mind, there are imprints, there are limited perceptions that are hindering that total flow. So you're sitting to wake up, to become a greater version of yourself. So it's an adventure of transformation. It's wonderful. If you keep a journal, and you journal your notes and your opinions and points of view and your emotions and perception, things that are going on, you could actually notice over the weeks and months that you are changing. That which was a priority 2 years ago has shifted. That which you were nervous about 4 years ago has shifted. That you're becoming, having a greater degree of supernal confidence Not that you gained it, but that you're revealing it because it's already here. You are a magnificent, luminous being, shot from the eternal. You're missing nothing. Every quality that you would want to experience and reveal in your life, you have it. So meditation provides the context for releasing the mental and emotional pollution and debris, while at the same time providing the context for spiritual insight, where you incrementally or suddenly see that which is real. All of this is occurring when you just take a moment every day and moments to stop. Pull away from the external world as it appears to be and sit with intention to wake up, to fall deeply in love with life, to be so grateful that you have the gift of life, and to be so gracious that you can receive and give thanks for this gift, so that perennial gratitude and thanksgiving begins to seep into your subconscious. And you begin to notice that you're waking up thankful for no reason at all. During the course of your day, you're just grateful for no reason, because it's become a part of your subjective tendency. And then by virtue of the sacred universal law, more and more and more things and opportunities to be grateful show up, because you've now become a vibrational match for great blessings, grace notes, safety, well-being that you can't make, but you can reveal. Let's sit and practice together. Your back is straight without being rigid. You're paying attention. You're sitting with the awareness that you are embracing something extremely, extremely meaningful to you, extremely important. Whether you call it the presence of God, awakening to the divinity within you, being available to the Christ consciousness that is within you. However you want to approach this is meaningful and important. Your hands today are on your lap facing downward as a sign of you bringing ever-expanded good to earth. The word heaven in the Greek language means expanded good. You're bringing heaven to earth. And so we sit with a dynamic intentionality to wake up to our glorious nature. This is a moment of solitude. It's you and you. Not two, one. You, God, one. You're sitting to wake up. Dynamic intentionality to wake up. Soulful listening with your entire being. The ears beyond the ears. The eyes beyond the eyes. The heart behind the heart. That you're seeing and you're feeling and you're hearing the sweet whisper of the Spirit throughout all creation, saying, let there be life, let there be light, let there be beauty, let there be intelligence, let there be love and peace. You're sitting as if this is your very first time ever practicing, though you may be a veteran. And in this moment of first-time practice, the childlike nature, beginner's mind is activated. Slight smile on the face. And here we sit with infinite patience. The breath keeps us in present moment. Without the worry, the doubt, and the fear. Present to the breath, present to our intention. lost your attention, come back to the sacred breath, your dynamic intention, and begin again. No shame, no blame. This is practice. You having dominion over your own attention. It belongs to you. It does not belong to the world. It does not belong to advertisers. It belongs to you. Place your attention on your dynamic intention to wake up, the feeling of that, the breath which is keeping you in high present, that you may emerge into the insight, into the now moment. Where is your attention? You're embracing the sacred breath. And your dynamic intention to wake up. You're so grateful. Let us receive a nice deep inhalation. Release. We allow ourselves to be elevated into the field of gratitude in this prayerful moment. Prayer is not begging for anything. It is a movement towards a realization that all that we would want we already have, and it's becoming active in our awareness right now. We're just thankful and grateful for our life. We're so very grateful that with every breath that we take, we become more and more grateful. It's amplifying. Our gratitude is magnifying with every breath that we take. We begin to moment by moment recognize the great presence that is everywhere in its fullness and allow for a deep oneing to take place. We're one with this life. We're one with God. Not two, only one. And from awareness, this awareness of our oneness with the presence, the vibrational word is spoken for each and every one of us that we may be free, unfettered and totally free, unencumbered by mental or emotional pollution, limited perceptions, limited paradigms, superstitious thoughts, that we may rise and expand our awareness, that we may feel and see that all of the power and all of the presence and all of the love and intelligence, because it is everywhere, it is where we are right now. We're living, breathing, and having our beingness in the grand presence, and the presence is our life. The word is spoken, naming our day today magnificent. The perfect unfoldment of a perfect spiritual idea of our magnificence unfolding. All needs met on every level of our existence. Body, temple, whole and perfect and magnificent. Mental body, clear. Emotional body, pure body of our affairs, reflecting the order of the cosmos, harmonizing prosperity, wealth, and abundance, opulence, and affluence, all legitimate needs met. We're pulled by a vision of our becoming more of ourself, not carrying the cadaver of the past, but being pulled by a vision that we may be our real and essential self. Indeed, something wonderful is occurring now through and as us, and we let it, we allow it, we yield to it, we surrender to it, we declare it, decree it, affirm it, we say yes to it. It becomes more of itself through and as us. It knows itself as our very life and being. It recognizes itself in our own soul as infinite potential, and it is activated now. Something wonderful is happening. And it's happening to, through, and as us. Even now. Our life is new. Behold, I make all things new. The world is new. We see it differently. For this we give thanks, for this sacred gift of life and living. And we yield to the excellence that's unfolding through and as our life now. Today is a great day. We're grateful, thankful, so we can say with power, and so it is. We open our eyes. If we're with anyone, just bow to someone and say out loud or silently, now, so be it. So be it. I say thank you to all of you sweet beings all around the globe. Thank you for joining us this morning, this afternoon, this evening, whatever time zone your body temple may be in, for this moment of meditation, practice. You've changed your life, the chemicals of your body. You're changing your own world. Thank you for joining us. I invite you at this moment to activate your generosity gene within you. We all have something within us that's beckoning us to contribute to life. And right now, as you're a part of this Agape International Spiritual Center, something within you is saying it's time to contribute to support this community that's here to support humanity. So that would be finances and prayer. And so allow your heart to choose what you like to give today and yield to that. Don't let your ego get in the way of it, delay it or deny it. Allow for yourself to be a giver so that you can have permanent prosperity, but also support the community. We stop for just a second and we turn within and we give something here. We give thanks for whatever it is we have to give. We bless the spiritual community, all of its ministries, programs, projects, staff, equipment, and unfolding spiritual ideation. And we clothe it. And we assist the clothing of this spiritual idea with our financial good. And so it is. Amen. So we have blessed that. We've blessed our own heart and soul. We can use our cellular phones at this moment, and we can text the word give to 424-321-6243. 424-321-6243. It's going to take you right into the domain of Agape International. There, choose the amount your heart is inviting you to give today. You can even choose the regularity of your gifting, so you're sharing with the community on a regular basis. If you write the word cover after your gift, you're saying that you are taking care of the technology. You're paying for the expense of the technology, which is a little less than 3% of your gift. You can do that right now. Don't hesitate. If you would like to go directly to our website, perhaps you're looking and participating on our YouTube channel right now, or perhaps you're on our Facebook page. You can go to your computer or your cellular device And you can go to our website, agapelive.com. There's a donation banner there. Click on the donation banner, and once again, let your heart be your guide. Choose consciously the gift you want to give today. And then you're going to check out. We like to say you're really checking in to your abundance and your prosperity that's been given to you before time began. And you're now practicing the law of circulation. You're circulating. And that void you create is filled by more and more and more for you to receive and to give. Do that as you're blessing Agape now. If you like to mail in your donations, they always come right on time. We appreciate the donations that come in the mail. I appreciate your kind letters and notes as well. Your testimonies, thank you so much. Make your checks and money orders out to Agape International. Send it to Agape International. Send it to 8549 Wilshire Boulevard, Suite 1156, Beverly Hills, California, 90211 USA. All of this is on your screen. Some of you have sent me notes saying you've taken screenshots of these things, and when you get what you call unexpected blessings during the week, you send a tithe to your community, and we appreciate that. So whether you call that a tithe, a gift, a donation, or an offering, gratitude overflows. Thank you so much. You may begin your giving right this moment. We're going to call forth Reverend Julie to highlight some of the wonderful things here in our community, but you may give right now.
Good morning. We've got a couple highlighted announcements for you today. You can visit agapelive.com for more information and to find out about all of our weekly offerings. All times listed are Pacific time. Did you miss yesterday's New Year's meditation reset? The promise, the practice, and the possibilities with Reverend Michael? If so, not to worry. You can purchase access to the Meditation Reset live stream archive video replay and have 24/7 access to Rev's dynamic teachings, meditations, visioning, and activations as often as you like through March 5th, 2025. You can get your access at agapelive.com today. That's one of my favorite things when he teaches. I just replay it over and over again and let it permeate my entire nervous system. The next thing, Wednesday, in a special New Year's edition of Take Back Your Mind, Reverend Michael shares his wisdom on how to set powerful intentions for self-growth and manifesting your best life in 2025 and beyond. And be sure to check out the next episode of Take Back Your Mind Life Question of the Week, How to Trust God's Timing While Pursuing Your Deepest Desires. That airs this Friday. You can watch or listen to Take Back Your Mind and the Life Question of the Week with Michael B. Beckwith on YouTube, iTunes, Spotify, wherever you get your podcasts, and subscribe to receive alerts when new shows drop each Wednesday and Friday. Are you ready to step into a new year of higher consciousness, vibrant health, and spiritual expansion? I know you're saying yes. Join Reverend Michael for 5 life-changing weeks during his live online course starting Tuesday, January 21st, 2025, Meditation 2.0, The Evolution of Consciousness. In Meditation 2.0, you will learn to harness the power of meditation as the most effective tool for spiritual evolution. By deepening your practice, you'll expand your awareness and realize you are an individualized expression of spirit, unique, whole, never separate from the source. Register today at agapelive.com. And this Tuesday, Laughter Yoga meets on Zoom at 6 p.m., facilitated by Agape practitioner Martin Weech. You can click the banner on our website to register. No experience is necessary. Must stay. Okay. Freedom Path Ministry Zooms this Wednesday, 5 p.m. Release any sense of addiction, old beliefs, or attachments. Go to our website and click on the Freedom Path banner at the top of the page for more information and to register. This is a gift to the community. All are welcome, so join us. Loving Hands Unite, the Adoption, Foster Care, Fertility Ministry, will have their monthly meeting Friday, January 10th, 7 p.m. via Zoom. If you'd like support with any aspect of the adoption process, email lovinghandsunite at at agapelive.com to receive the Zoom link and join. And finally for today, Reverend Michael and his partners at Nutri-Rise are enthusiastic to share a groundbreaking development from Adapto Zen, introducing Elevate Mushroom Complex and Elevate Plus organic fermented mushrooms. Their latest innovation designed to elevate your mind, body, and spirit to new heights. These products are based on the mushroom supplements that Rev takes for immune system, brain function, gut health, and longevity. And they were created as a transformative step forward in your holistic wellness. Visit Nutririse.com and choose Adaptozen to elevate your health. So many options here. Kick off 2025 with support in place. Get a strong team behind you so you can get out there and be everything you came here to be. Many blessings to you.
Thank you, Reverend Julie. Just take a moment of gratitude for the abundance that's flowing through Agape at this moment from all of you and your inner desire to support this community to its next level, its next iteration of expression of sacred service to all sentient beings on this planet. We turn within for a moment and we give thanks that all of our needs are met. We give thanks that the Spirit of the living God has touched the hearts of all of these sweet beings, that they may participate in the flow of life through generosity, through giving, through sharing, through donation, through tithe, through offerings. All of this is happening now. We feel inside of our own heart and soul that Agape International has everything that it needs to fulfill its mission, and that it's manifesting with an ease, a grace, a dignity, without one negative incident. It's all happening now. We give thanks that all of our needs are met. We live from this overflow consciousness, and we allow it to be so. And so it is. Amen. Thank you for joining us today at this Way of Meditation service. The next meditation service will begin at 8:30 a.m. Pacific time, followed by 9 a.m. worship celebration fellowship service, and then again 11 a.m. meditation, 11:30 worship celebration fellowship service in person right here at the Agape International Spiritual Center, located at the Saban Theater. If you're in the LA area, LA adjacent, come on up to Agape. We'll see you here at 11 a.m. Let's all rise up all around the globe. Let's hear the beginning of this song that Charles Holt, a longtime Agape member, will be singing. The beginning of the song,
I'm tired of the guilt,
where he's singing, I'm tired of the guilt
that brings me pain.
that brings me pain.
Now is the time for me to let go of the shame.
As we talked about yesterday at the
The
retreat,
past behind
guilt and shame are not spiritual practices.
I see.
I know in some cultures, flagellation and beating oneself up and things of that particular nature used to be a practice. I'm so glad we've evolved out of that.
I'm ready.
We're more moving into a space of the wonderfulness of the presence, and how this presence never changes is love itself. So we don't beat ourselves up, we lift ourselves up into a higher frequency of self-love and appreciation. So we stand in this awareness with a great smile on our face, a great open-hearted dynamic, and we surrender to the all-good that is everywhere, saying, yes, I am, yes, I'm available, yes, I'm open, use me, shine the light of luminosity through and as me. This is a great day. Our spiritual practice is moment by moment by moment, waking up to the dynamic good that wants to know itself as our very life, that it may be anchored on earth. We give thanks that we have the privilege of living, the privilege of giving, sharing, and shining, and now we glow for God. And so it is. Amen. Peace and radical blessings to all of you. Maybe have a watch party. Maybe invite your friends. Peace and blessings.